I get it though. Like it doesn't make sense at first, and
No,
you're like,
of
"Holy
course.
shit!"
But you're not. But we don't want you to make sense of it. We just want
and
you to
don't-
care.
And you don't
know,
have to make sense of it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
and you never
It's
will.
not going to.
So it's never gonna. It
We
doesn't-
worry
it does-
about worry about
It doesn't
worry.
make sense to you. Like
right? Exactly.
Like she's like, I'm dealing with this too. Like I don't make sense to myself right now.
Yeah, we're like,
I'm
we all
okay,
don't know
so,
what's going on.
No one knows what's going on, but at least we're in it together.
No.
I think a woman's greatest fear is that if he really knew how crazy I was, if he really knew how crazy I was, then he would not love me.
Yeah.
And I think that's why also that when it comes out and it's responded to in a negative way, it's a reinforcement of that
Right.
fear of like, oh, see, I knew it. And he doesn't even know. I'm holding back all the stuff that's really in
I'm
my
not
head.
even-
I haven't even said all these
hasn't
things.
even seen
right?
it
And
all.
so it's like he's getting upset at this little, just seeing the tail of the demon. And wait till he sees the whole thing. But I think that's the thing. And that's why as a man, like if you can show a woman that, no, there's nothing you're going to show me that is going to fade. Like I am going to love you no
Like,
matter
Just
what.
stay
I'm here all
strong,
the way
like
through
a
it.
beautiful
Yeah.
like
Yep.
rock and like
Yeah.
in the waves of a woman's emotions. Like it was one of our friends said that like Kim and Artem, and she like told Artem that he was like the rock in her life and she was like the ocean, and he's telling me this with like tears in his eyes. I'm like, oh, this is like the sweetest thing. And Artem is like this like Russian dude that has like had his heart fully broken open as well. And that's the beauty about being, again, like going back to like, you know, a modern traditional relationship is that like as a man, you should open up your heart to your woman. And that's what a true beautiful like feminine woman will bring to you is she will crack your heart open and like let you flourish and then also keep you strong all at the same time.
Because you
Right.
protect her heart.
Yeah.
It's not just cracking.
Yeah.
You're cracking it open, but like
You're cracking
it's safe.
Yeah, you're cracking it open and then you're like, you can
Well,
grow.
and she'll love you even more.
Yeah.
Like, because you're showing her all of you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then when you love her, when she shows you all of her,
Yeah.
it just creates this beautiful
Yeah.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be mean like when a girl's showing her like her like, you know, and she's
I get it though. Like it doesn't make sense at first, and
No,
you're like,
of
"Holy
course.
shit!"
But you're
And I'm
not.
like,
But we
"Bro."
don't want you to make sense of it. We
Yeah,
just want
and
you to
don't-
care.
And you don't
you
have
know,
to make sense of it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
and you never
It's
will.
not going to.
So it's never gonna. It
We
doesn't-
worry
it doesn't-
about worry about
It doesn't
worry.
make sense to you. Like
right? Exactly.
Like she's like, I'm dealing with this too. Like I don't make sense to myself right now.
yeah, we're like,
I'm
we all
oh, okay.
don't know
So,
what's going on.
No one knows what's going on, but at least we're in it together.
Yeah,
And like,
exactly.
here, I'll hold your hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold your hand.
Yeah.
See, and
Let's
like
get through
Sabrina
this.
said, that
Yeah,
can like
exactly.
fix it. You're like,
and
oh, I'm
then
better.
it almost always does. That's what
Yeah.
I've realized.
Exactly.
Is about,
No,
like,
like,
you see it coming, and I'm just
instantly.
like, okay, we're in this together. And she's like, oh, I guess I don't even know why I was upset. You know?
Right.
Right.
You confused the gremlin in there. It's like, what? We were gonna fight. We were ready. Yeah, they were like, we're ready.
No,
Show
we're
the
not.
crazy. And then you're like, oh no, never
Yeah, what do we
mind.
want for lunch?
Yeah.
It's-
I'm better now.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny because it's so many times, and I got tripped up with this initially in our relationship too, but until I figured out that it's like she really only cares. It's not even about being right. It's not even about what happened. It's about knowing that as a man you care about how she feels. You care. It's just that simple. It's like, and then the conversations you don't even have to go through and hash it all out logically and what happened and what this. It's just care about how she. It doesn't matter why she feels the way. That's what I used to always get tripped up on.
Like,
I'm just
why? Why? Let's fix it.
It
Let's
doesn't
try
make
to fix
sense
it.
for her to feel like
Or,
that.
or
Yeah.
as a man, you feel like less than, right? You're like, well, now I'm not, you're like attacking me and I feel like whatever I do is not good enough and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, nope, I'm not saying any of that. Like,
Yeah.
I love you. I think the world of you.
It's like
just
I'm
going
literally
through it
just
right
feeling
now.
this.
I'm also feeling XYZ and like, don't get defensive about it. Like, just acknowledge it, hold space for it, and then, oop, oof.
Let it
Yeah,
pass.
It's literally
It's
just
not
goes
about
away.
you. It's about the gremlin.
Yeah, it's about
Exactly,
the gremlin.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's what you got to
Have
think
you
as a
named
man.
yours?
It's not. No.
Oh.